he will often tell us to do something without showing us how to do it. As a matter of fact, he'll tell us to do something, and as we obey, he shows us how, not before. And we don't like this. We don't like it at all. It wasn't until the actual day of the crossing, 3 days later, that God showed him how it was going to work. Think about this. Joshua goes, he's off in his prayer time or whatever, and he comes back and gathers his generals and says, okay, in 3 days, we're going to go across the Jordan and we're going to take Jericho. And the other generals are like, great. What do you want us to do? Build rafts? You want us to try and put together a pontoon bridge? What do you want us to do? Don't have that part yet. Okay, Josh, you might want to be thinking about that because we got 3 million people here, and we got a river that's about 250 yards wide, and, just keep that in your little prayer bonnet there, will you, leader? Man, I don't know how many times the Lord has told me to do something, and here's the key. When he tells you to do something, just say yes and start to move towards it. Because here's what God will do. He'll let you walk right up to the edge of the river. Have you ever noticed that? He's saying, arise and cross over this river. Go and do this. And you're like, okay, great. Yeah, thanks. And for the first 100 yards, it's easy because the river's way over there. And then as you get closer, you notice your faith and your desperation grows a little. Hey, Lord, yeah, we're going to rise and cross over this river. Any time now would be good how we're going to cross over the river until you get right there. And it's like, okay, this is us. We're obeying down here. There's a big river here. Here's what's interesting. Sometimes you wish you weren't in the priesthood. Because the Bible says that God said, when the feet of the priest touch the river. Well, what if you were the guy, because it took a number of priests, they would carry the ark. I've seen pictures of 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and then the ark, because they had the poles, right? Then 3 in the back on the left, 3 in the back. So how would you like to be the new young priest that's on the very front left corner? And it's like, okay, as soon as our feet, you guys sure about this? Did Joshua hear God? Have you guys been praying? Because I'm at the front here. And what if the water happens to drop off? What if it doesn't go in gently? What if it goes down 3 feet? It's like, yeah, that's great. It said priests, not priest. I mean, you think about it, the first guy, what if he thinks, man, I'm going to walk in up to here, But as the foot of the priest, the Bible says, and you can see it almost, but at that point, as soon as the priest's foot touched the water, the Bible says that the water stopped back up, and it would have begun to go down right then. And they would have been able to see it go down right then. What does that tell me? It tells me that there's times God is going to tell you to do something, and you're going to have to walk towards it, believing that he's told you.